As you can see, I've been shopping again. I bought some golf clubs from Amazon that could be game changing. However, they could also be ones to avoid. So the golf clubs I've bought are 3 wedges from Amazon, and I'll tell you why I'm excited. It's this top line of their description. Hands down, the best quality forged wedges that are made in the same factory as today's top golf clubs. It's a bold claim. Now, there's 3 wedges in this box, and I paid £180 for 3 wedges. £60 a wedge, that's pretty good, because today I went online and actually looked at the current price of one single Titleist Vokey wedge, and it's £160 just for one wedge. So if these wedges are as good as the brand are claiming, I'm excited to see how they are going to do. I want to test these for looks, for feel, for spin, for durability, and just see if they're actually really good value, or, as I mentioned, whether they're just ones to avoid. Now, I'll be honest, I've also had a lot of you guys watching asking me to review these wedges. They're called Lazarus, a brand I've never heard of. They seem to be selling like hotcakes on Amazon at the moment. They've actually got a 4.5 star review rating currently with over 2,000 reviews. It's all well and good Amazon reviews, but reviewed by me today. Let's open these up and see what they look like. There's loads of different colours actually, but I actually went for the pretty much stealthed out black one. So as you can see, very well packaged, sold as a set, do not separate. So keeping the price value there that you need to buy the 3. And give me 2 minutes because I think I'm going to need something sharp to open this.
1 minute, 37 seconds later. Okay,
so we've got a knife, let's open these up. Now, typically with cheaper golf clubs, one of the big telltale signs is the grip quality. Often it's somewhere where they kind of, I don't know, maybe keep more of a budget. So I'm going to start with the grip of these clubs. They actually feel pretty good, quite tacky. They feel very, very well put on. They smell all right. That's also a real weird one with low quality grips. They always absolutely stink. But these actually look like really good quality grips. They don't look like they're from a brand as such. But yeah, so far so good on the grip quality. We'll see if they're on straight in a minute. But more importantly, let's have a look what the heads look like. Pretty well packaged.
2 hours later.
We're getting there. A little bit of spiel. We really appreciate you. Oh, thanks guys. The premium golf clubs that you bought are made in the same factory as some of the best brands in the world. They are making a big deal about that for a fraction of the price. You're asking, how is this possible, right? Well, we have a direct-to-consumer pricing model, which means no middleman. So that's basically how they're saying that they're actually making the savings. Lazarus Golf is a small family-owned company trying to do big things in the golf space. Very good, right? It's a bit of spiel, a bit of family background, but more importantly, let's have a look at these wedges. So I've got 3 of them, 52, a 56 and a 60. Tell you what, again, all looks very well packaged, very well protected. I've got no concerns that there's going to be any damage on these wedges. Wow, you know what? That's actually a good looking wedge. That is a good looking wedge. I like that black finish. It's quite simple with the kind of sky blue lettering of Lazarus and this kind of L. Milled, forged, the face. Wow, that honestly, genuinely, that looks good. That's got some friction to it, you can feel it. Don't think I could have a shave with it, but you can definitely feel and see the actual grooves and the milling of the face there. I like that. I like the look of that a lot. Grip is on straight-ish, not perfect, but I'll give them a pass with that. A little bit of offset on the actual neck. Weight of the club, yeah, it feels good, like it's got a really good weight. So far, I'm impressed with that. A couple of call out features straight away. There's no, on a lot of now modern wedges, you see the loft and the bounce, and sometimes now the grind. There's none of that. This is quite simplistic, 56 degrees. It's probably got about 8 to 10 degrees of bounce on the bottom. Yeah, very good. So far, these clubs, for me, pass the looks test, and they have come in absolutely pristine condition. Right, without further ado, let's get hitting some of these clubs. These look very promising. All right then, first shot, let's go. Let's see how they feel. Okay, granted I didn't chip that first one in, but it actually felt quite good off the face. I just hit it way too hard. That felt nice. Initial feels just off the very first two. It's quite easy for a lot of brands to kind of stamp on this word forged. Certainly if it's kind of a little bit of a lesser known brand, but that actually feels really soft. Like off the face, that feels as soft as any premium wedge I've tested. That's actually pretty good. Nice, very nice. So, they can't all be champagne, they can't all be 10s. Now, I'm not really going for the flag here, I'm just working out feel. That's my excuse anyway, but I'm really just focusing on actually how do these wedges feel off the face. So I'm gonna go 56 first, then 60. That felt really good actually. They do feel so good. Making them a little bit too strong. I'm going to go one more with the 56. Yeah, I've hit them a bit hard, but feel-wise, I honestly cannot complain with that at all. Let's go 60 next. Okay, that's interesting actually. 60. Just behind the ball's got quite a different shaping. It's like it's a lot more kind of round and almost more like a spoon. Both the 52 and the 56 do have that kind of curved bottom, but this looks like it's been exaggerated a touch more. Oh, that felt really good. Just hitting these a little bit hard, but they feel really good. Oh, thin that one. Not a bad result considering I hit it so bad. Yeah, you know what? Genuinely, I don't have to hit a lot of shots there to tell you the feel of these wedges. Certainly these little short shots is exceptional. Very impressed. These are some of the softest wedges I've ever tested. Even just doing this, like it just feels good off the face. Now there's a little bit in the fact that the shaft is a little bit soft. It almost dampens that kind of vibration, but they do feel great off the face. I mean, these are the best wedges that have been released this year. I mean, that's a weird, bold shout. Right, let's see if they spin. 100-yard golf shot. Got GC quad. Got my 56 degrees. I'm gonna see if it spins kind of numbers-wise. Anything close to 10,000 RPM is pretty good. We'll also see how they react on the green as well. Let's see how they fare with some longer golf shots. It's almost a full shot for me from here. Oh, I pushed it a touch. Okay, it stopped dead. Wasn't my best golf shot I've ever hit. So carry there was pretty much spot on 102 yards, but actually only spun just under 6,000 RPM. It's not a stupid amount to spin. It stopped straight away on the green. I reckon I can actually strike one better than that though. That was nice. I think it's just going to stop dead again. Oh, it's just gone a little bit big. Yeah, not bad at all. Does feel good. The only thing I'm picking up at the moment, I just alluded to it a minute ago, I feel like the shaft is probably the cheapest element of this golf club. It just feels like there's a bit of a, I don't know, a kick on the way down, which is definitely helping with that softness, but making it, I don't know, less stable coming down, I'd say. Spin rate there in the 7,000s, which is good. This could be nice. Sit down a bit. Oh, it's gone big. That was a weird one, that. That carried 111 yards. Like, I can't really hit a 56 degree 111 yards. Now, I'm not picking up on that as being a positive either. Like, I don't want to hit it 10 yards further than my intended target. It spun a little bit more, over 8,000 RPM that time. But yeah, I feel like this bit of the club is really impressing me. The feel and the looks. I'm feeling the shaft. I mean, it's got no band on it. I'm not sure where it's from. This is where I feel like they've kind of cheapened the products, where they get that saving from, I guess. Let's hit one more into this full green. That shouldn't have gone as far as it did. Even that's gone miles. I'm just gonna hit one more because it's confusing me, this. It feels like I'm struggling to know how the ball is gonna come off the face, depending on where this kind of shaft kicks. God, it was seeming very positive, but I think I found my biggest negative of this set of clubs, of these wedges. Now granted, I hit a couple of bad shots then. I fatted one and thinned one, but overall I felt like I lost trust in what the outcome was going to be. Like, was it going to go 10 yards longer? Was it going to go up much higher? Or I just felt like the shaft was having far too much influence on the result. Now, it's a shame because everything around the greens was so positive to kick things off. I'm also intrigued to test these out the bunkers. They're going to redeem themselves. And what's this wear going to be like on this black finish especially? Because it comes in all these different colour options. Those rainbow ones look a bit mad. Is this finish actually going to last? So already I'm seeing a tiny bit of scratching. So positives of feel, definitely some of the best wedges I've tested this year. Negatives on the full shots, I didn't know how far the wedges were going to go. It just felt very unpredictable, and I honestly would put that down to the shaft wholeheartedly. Last test, bunker shots. And I'm going to double test this because these are in black finishes. Black finish golf clubs do have a tendency of kind of wearing and starting to look quite dated very quickly. So outside the rough surface, how are these Lazarus wedges going to perform, and also how are they actually going to perform out the bunker anyway? So let's hit these shots. They do look very inviting. As like I say, it's quite a bit of offset on the neck, but that doesn't massively offend me out of a bunker. Oh, that came out nice. That came out really nice. Right, let's hit these ones. That one stopped really quick. To be honest with you, they're coming out very, very, very easily. Like, it does, these wedges make this particular shot feel easy. I've just overhit them a tiny bit, but I'm kind of used to using a little bit more loft out the bunker. Let's go one more. Go in. Oh, they're all past the flag. They all give it a bit of a chance. Oh. Let's have a look at this. Things were going really well. They were. Lots of promise, these wedges. But with the lower price point, you've got to expect some negativity. I found in this test negativity on the full shots and negativity there. On the face, out of those shots out the bunker, there is lots of wear and tear. That black finish just has not lasted. That's a real shame. That really is. There's promise, there is. Are they the best wedges for this price point? They're one of the better ones. Other ones I've tested in the past as well was the Kirkland signature wedges. They were really good, and they're about the same price for 3. They're not bad, but they're not perfect. But as I mentioned, they are a fraction of the price compared to all of the wedges. Guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned, lots more to come. Like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.